Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I missed you all. Today, I'm going to be talking about how the fuck do you know who to go on in a team fight? Shit's going down, right? You got the boys popping ults, someone press BKB, someone's blinking in, and you're like, holy shit, guys, gotta get my thumb out of my ass, and I have to fight. Who should I be going on? Alright, as a general rule, here's how it goes down. If you're a core, you're going to be going on the supports. And if you're a support, you're going to be going on the cores. Going on the supports as a core is really important because you don't want them to be able to get their spells off on you or your teammates. And then being a support, you need to be going on the enemy cores so that they don't get in there and start clapping your homies' cheeks. Now, as fun as that sweeping generalization was to say, we got to go over what are the exceptions. And I am here today to give you a list that will further break down all of the heroes you need to be killing in what order so that you can apply it to every single one of your games. By fucking far, the most important heroes to go on in every fight ever for the rest of your life will be the save heroes. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. It's the one on the enemy team that most likely is a position 5. He's probably like 0-11, done absolutely fuck all for his team, but none of that matters because all he has to do is press one button on his fed carry and the whole game is fucking saved. That's going to be your Omni Knights, Oracle, Dazzle, Winter Wyvern, maybe even like a Legion Commander with the Purge. I wanted to talk about this clip as an example to show what the fuck I'm talking about. So in this game, I'm playing Night Stalker. And I'm against an Omni Knight and an Outworld Devourer. And we have a Faceless Void as well. So I've been smoked, my team wants to take Roche, and I'm thinking, okay, I see this Medusa, but I don't want to go on Medusa because she's going to get saved by the Omni Knight. So instead, I go on the backline. You'll see I'm using my superior night vision. And as soon as I find Omni Knight, I'm in, motherfucker. Clap this dude's cheeks. Kill him. Winter Wyvern's got the same idea. We kill this guy. Now, Faceless Void recognizes what he needs to do as well. He has to chrono the Outworld Devourer because if he doesn't, OD will just save whoever he goes on from the chrono. Now that all the save heroes are dead, we then switch our focus to the cores. Notice how we didn't go on any of the cores in the beginning because they're really hard to kill and their supports are just going to stop us from trying to kill them. And now we get a really, really good fight that would have looked completely different had we gone on the Medusa or tried to jump the Storm Spirit first. The second most important hero you should be killing in every single team fight is going to be the big team fight ulti hero, the Blink Initiators or the Rock Drop from Warlock. Right? You'll see in this game, Earthshaker is trying his best to hide in the trees. He wants to set up. His team's coming. He's going to get a sick-ass echo. We're all ready for it. But then, as soon as Clockwork sees his ass, he's like, holy shit, I'm going to Spirit Vessel him. Now, Earthshaker can't get his blink off, even if he wanted to. And then by the time the whole enemy team rolls up, Earthshaker's been stuck here. He gets Spirit Vesseled again, still can't use his blink, and now Tinker is on his ass. And now he dies without using Echo Slam at all. In this next fight, you'll see the same thing happen. He's trying to keep his distance and get a good blink in, not trying to show Envision, because he knows the enemy team's looking for him. But bam, the second he's seen, Tinker and PA are gunning for his ass, and they kill him before he gets any of his spells off, and he feels very useless. And this concept doesn't only apply to the big blink initiators like Magnus, Enigma, Earthshaker, even Tiny. Those heroes like to be able to choose, and going on them makes it hard for them to get a good ulti. But you see, against a Warlock, this Sand King instantly jumps on him. He's revving up the engines. As soon as he sees him, he's like, kill this motherfucker before he gets an ult off. Now, this Warlock is a good player. He's what we call a button presser, unlike many people we see. He actually uses his ultimate before he dies. But you can see it's not an optimal ulti, and it just feels really bad when you're forced to use it on the ground just to prevent, a massive team wipe and still having your ultimate. The next type of heroes that you need to be fucking up every time you see them in the team fight is going to be the heroes that have their disable still off cooldown ready to be used. So you'll see those are going to be like your support heroes like Lion, like Bane. Maybe in this game they have a Shadow Fiend. And on the Ricky's team, maybe like the Witch Doctor or the Puck. Where if you catch them and you get them to die without using their spells, that's great. But you don't need to kill them before you kill the save hero. Because obviously the save hero will just save the hero you're trying to kill. So in this fight, what I want you to notice is they're just going on the Wraith King, and they went on the Pangolier. That was the first person they saw. And look how this fight goes for them. People are dying that don't need to be dying. SF got an awesome ulti off. Bane got an ulti off. Now, it works out okay, but it feels super awkward because a lot of heroes died that didn't need to die. Ricky feels super weird. He's not really able to go back to farming because he's shitting himself right now. Look, he's like, fuck, SF's gonna kill me, man. He's immediately regretting his decision. His team might be flaming him a little. And what I want to do is compare this to the next fight they take. This next fight they're going to take is in a similar position. It's also bottom, but you can see the difference is Puck gets a fucking huge coil on all the high priority targets. We have Pangolier, Bane, Lion, and notice how the Wraith King is not the first one to go down. Ricky has smoked the Bane, he smoked the Lion, so now they haven't used their spells. Look, all three ultis are still up. We have Bane ulti alive, we have Lion ulti up, and what Ricky's doing is he's gunning for the Bane. You see, they kill the Bane before he can use his spell, or Puck does in this case, and now Bane's dead without using his ulti, Lion dies without using his ulti, and now the enemy team feels really awkward, and Radiant has dropped not a single hero. Even SF can't get his shit off because everyone is on top of it, realizing the concepts that I'm talking about right now. So say they don't have any save support heroes they need to kill. Maybe one of their ults is down or they don't have a blink initiator. Who do you go on next? Well, you need to go on the easiest hero to kill. In this game, it's going to be the isolated target. So you see this Death Prophet was showing mid. We thought she was alone, but holy fuck, the whole enemy team's there. I'm making plays, calling out, saying, guys, get the fuck back. Let's re-engage when we see another opportunity. And then right here, Death Prophet, thank the Lord, gives us that opportunity. Why? Because she is now the easiest target to kill because she is alone. She's isolated from her team. By the time these people arrive to try and protect her, she's already going to be dead or at least have to leave the fight. So what do I say in the mic? Kill the fucking Death Prophet. And now everyone turns on her. It's glorious. We feel like Team Liquid over here. And the fight goes really good and the enemy team feels really stupid. Now this next clip is super awesome because it shows everything I've been saying and it puts it together. And this is, as you can see, this is Miracle playing Slark, popping off as we probably all watch this match. And we're going to see the order of operations, the PEMDAS, if you will. You see, he doesn't go on the Wraith King. And who's he looking for? Well, he's smoked, he's got his defusal, and lo and behold, he gets a Shadow Demon. Best target he could find. He's jumping the Shadow Demon, trying to kill this boy. Now he has to disengage because Shadow Demon got turned invis. But what do we know about Shadow Demon? Well, we know that he doesn't have disruption, which is the reason you want to kill him in the first place. So what's funny is that when Timbersaw steps up right here, Timbersaw now becomes the isolated target. Right? Because Shadow Demon doesn't have his save spell. So Shadow Demon's just sitting here like a useless piece of shit watching his Timbersaw die. And the very second Timbersaw blows up, well, Shadow Demon has disruption again. So you can see at the highest level, these pro players are putting this to the absolute maximum. And this is kind of what you can work towards. Not saying you need to pull off TI level strats, but just so you guys can see that it's happening in the highest level. Alright boys, I just wanted to add this little wrap-up summary at the end of the video. So number one, what we learned today is you need to be going on save heroes every single time you take a team fight. Now, I know you all knew this, it's super simple, but you got to put it into practice, right? You have to reposition your hero, smoke around the back, do what you need to do to find that save hero and kill them before they get their spells off. Once they get their spells off, well, they move down the list. Maybe they become number 4, an easy isolated hero. But before they use their spells, you need to kill them immediately. Number 2, you need to go on the blink initiators or the big team fight spells. These people want the space in fights. They want you to go on their teammates so that they can set up for the huge black hole or something like that. So what you need to do is shit down their throats. Be on top of them. Be like, black hole me, bitch. I dare you. Do it before you die, pussy. And then lastly, or third to last, you need to be going on the people that remain that have the most disable. These are usually the supports that don't really buy blink, but they like to throw spells in the back and just disable your cores. They're really annoying, and you need to kill them third. Or if there isn't a blink stunner in the game or a save hero, then you go on them first, obviously. And then lastly, you have your isolated targets. Often, different heroes become isolated targets when they use their spells. So say Earthshaker used his ultimate last fight, or Oracle already purged his teammate to save him. You'll see that Slark right now is going in ham because he knows no matter what, Oracle doesn't have ulti. And then lastly, you guys want to be killing the hardest target to kill. Your Bristlebacks, your Wraith Kings, the people that are really not isolated. They're very central. Going on them would be a waste because you won't want to waste your spells on them. You want to save them for the more high priority kills. You see right now, no one's left. No one has any spells. And now Wraith King finally dies last. That's going to be it for this video, boys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and check out the Twitch stream. Join the Discord in the description. I'm still doing coaching if you guys want to message me on Discord for that. And that's it for me.
'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath.